Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina Muhammadin asyrafil mursalin wa ala alihi washabbihi ajma'in. Okay. So last week we started on ayah 10 of Surah Yasin, and we did something different in the sense that I did Irab for the statement of Irab. Yeah, meaning that we did the Irab for the statement of Irab. So in other words, I said that when we have something like this, yes, al-waw, wa, from here, this wa, we will call it al-waw because this is how we would address a letter like waw or a letter like fa. Yes, we would say al-fa, yeah. And then we will say that al-waw is something. It's a jumla ismiyah. Yeah, it's a jumla ismiyah. So this is your statement of Irab. Al-waw is half of ataf. So here we have this choice. We can say al-waw is half atfin, or just say al-waw is atifa. Yeah, al-waw is atifa. So this is like mubtada and habar. Yeah, just jumla ismiyah. Or we can also say al-waw is the waw of ataf. Okay, so this is idafa, this is idafa. So there are two ways of describing something in an Irab statement. Either you describe it as an idafa or you describe it as mausuf sifa. Okay, usually the half, yeah, things that are halves, we will describe them as idafa. Yeah, the half of something. Yeah, we say that. Or the waw of something. Or the lam of something. Yeah. But when it comes to fi'ils, we don't do that. Fi'ils, we will do mausuf sifah. Yes, so this fi'il is past tense. We don't say past of tense. Yeah, we say past tense. So that is in effect a mausuf and sifah. We see a double kasratain here because this is a nakis. So the rafa status is also madin. Yeah, it looks like a kasrah. But sorry, it looks like a majrur, but actually it is rafa. Yeah, because it is a nakis word. So just bear that in mind. In general, halves and letters, we will describe it as idafa. Verbs and isms, we will describe them with mausuf and sifa. Yeah, so we would say ismun majrurun. Yeah, that's mausuf sifa. That's how we go. Okay, then there is also the option, or like this one, al-waw is atifa. Just saying like that, yeah. Al-waw is atifa. That's another way of doing it. Or al-waw is istiqnafiyah. Remember we said what was the difference between waw ataf and waw istiqnafiyah? Ataf usually when the sentence are still connected in terms of Irab. Grammatically they are connected. That means there are two sentences making up a bigger sentence. Okay, so that's ataf. Istiqnafiyah is when you have one sentence after another and you want to tie them up. Okay, we want to connect them together. But in terms of grammar, there is no relationship. Yeah, in terms of grammar, there's no relationship. They are independent sentences, but we want to join them. Yeah, he went up the hill, he fetched a pail of water, and then he came down. Okay, so all these are three different sentences, but because it's the same he, we connect them together. Assalamualaikum, Sister BV. Welcome. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so then
Wa alaikum salam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, you can join us. Okay, so we did this first half was sawa'un alayhim a'andartahum. Now this hamzah is a special hamzah in a sense, yeah, because this hamzah here is what we call hamzah istifham, the hamzah that asks questions, yeah, asks questions, yeah. But this was the original function, not in this particular verse though. Yeah, it's not a question here. Okay, it's not a question here. It's not a question here. It is actually what we call half istifham, taswiyah. Taswiyah here. Yes, this word taswiyah comes from sawa, yusawi, taswiyah. It is from family 2. Yes, because of the shadda. You recognize the shadda. Ta'liman, allama, yu'allimun, ta'liman. So it's the same thing here. Yeah. So when we use it as in the form of, we call it lit taswiyah, lit here, for the reason of taswiyah, we are actually saying there are two things we are comparing. There are two things we are comparing, and they are the same. Yeah, they are equal. So that's what we mean by taswiyah. And when we use this hamza, which is originally istifham, so we still call it istifham, but istifham with a purpose, to make things equal. Okay, to make things equal. So we say harfu istifhamin litaswiyah. Yeah. So when we use it like this, what we are basically saying, yeah, whatever is here and here is the same. Sawa'un alayhim anzartahum. Here is translated as whether. Okay, whether. So, and it is the same for them. It is the same for them. Anzartahum. Sorry, sawa'un alayhim. Yeah, sawa'un alayhim is the same for them. Anzartahum is whether you want them, and then today we'll do the rest. Okay, whether you want them, and then we will do the rest. Yeah. So sawa'un is what we say as a khabar muqaddam. Yeah, khabar muqaddam. And you find this structure in the Quran in a number of places, not just here, but in a number of places where you see sawa'un comes before it. Yeah, sawa'un comes before it. So if you remember, there's one in Surah Al-A'raf, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was about whether you call them or you do not call them, it is the same. Yeah, sawa'un alaikum, just like here, sawa'un alaihim here, but it was alaikum. Ad'utumuhum, if not again, am antum samitun. So whether you call them or you just keep silent, they are not going to answer your call. Okay, this is the believers calling onto the disbelievers to believe. Yeah, but Allah is saying that it's the same for them. Whether you call them or not, then they're not going to believe. So here's the same thing here. And there is another one, I think, let me see whether I can get it out. Okay, here. Let's do, yeah, here we are. Sawa'un. Surah Ibrahim. Do you see Surah Ibrahim anyway? This is Munafikun. Okay, Munafikun. Sawa'un alayhim astaghfarta lahum am lam tastaghfir lahum lan yaghfirallahu lahum. Yeah. Oh, Sister Radin got disconnected again. Yeah. So in this case, it's the same whether you ask them for forgiveness for them or you don't ask forgiveness for them, Allah is not going to forgive them. Yeah, so this is another case of evening things out. Whatever it is, it's going to be the same for them. So this is why we put sawa'un alayhim in the beginning. This is why the khabar is muqaddam. There are reasons why we put things ahead and, there are things why we put some things ahead and some things behind. So in this case, we are highlighting the fact that it doesn't make any difference. Yeah, sawa'un alayhim. Yeah, it's the same. When we translate, we put the it here, but there's no it. You can't see any it here, but because you can't have a sentence that's hanging in English, we cannot say is the same for them, whether you want. Yeah, we add the it just to complete the sentence. Okay, so there is no mubtada mahzuf in this case. Yeah, this is just for translation because the mubtada is here, whether you want them or whatever it is that we are going to do today. Yeah. Okay, so I hope that's just a rundown of what we did last week. So now we will continue with Yeah, we will continue with So who came first? Brother Hazim. You came first. So what is this here? Can you do the Irab for this? What type of harf is this? Is this a harf or is it? First question.
Maybe a half.
Maybe a harf. Okay. So it is a harf. But what type of harf is it? Remember, it's connecting sentences. So it's connecting two sentences. What type of harf are we looking at?
Half istifham.
Harf istifham, well, can be a question, but in this case, it's connecting two sentences. So
Harf
in
apa?
this case, yes, that's right. So this is actually harfu atfin. Yeah, we say harfu atfin because this is an idafa. So harfu should be harfun, but it's light because it's a mudaf. Yeah, so then this becomes atfin. It's majrur because it's the mudaf ilay. Yeah, so this is harfu atfin. Yeah, and it also behaves like your hamza. It is evening things out. Yeah, and we translate it is as no or. Yeah, depending on whether there's negation in the sentence or not. Yeah, if there's negation, then this would be no. If there's no negation, then this would just be or. Tasweer. Okay.
What's the meaning taswiyah again, sister?
To make it even, to make it equal. Yeah, it's from the word sawa. Yusawi. Taswiyatun. Yeah, to make even, to make equal.
Okay, alright.
Okay. Then we have lam. Lam here. Yes. Sister Rashida, would you try out what the lam is? How would we do the shirab for this one?
Yeah. It's also harf. Harf
Yes.
and
A
it is
harf
also negation. So harf nafin
nafin.
or kalbin, and it's make it past, right? And
Nafin.
judgment, and it make also judgment.
Yes, there's three things that it's doing. So qalbin, what does qalbin do here?
Kalbin means in the change, so it's make it past.
Yes, it makes
Lam
it
means
past
did
tense.
not.
Yes, Jasmine. Excellent. Ismail Zai. Harfu nafin wal qalbin wa jasmin. All right. So then the next one,
What's the kolbin again, sister?
it pushes your tense because what comes after this is a fi'l mudari. It pushes your tense into the past. It becomes past.
Right.
So we would say did not, yeah, rather than the present tense. Okay.
So lam
Harfu naf.
only used with mudari.
Yeah. Lam appears with mudari. Correct. Tunzirhum. Sister BV, can you do the sa for this, please?
Sarf, okay. Nun, dal,
Nun.
ra.
Nun. Okay. Nun sal ra. And it's from family.
Family 4.
Family 4. Yep. And that will make it the past tense.
Andara yundiru.
Anzara. And what is the Mazda?
Indaran.
Inzaran. Yes, that's in. Inzaran. And fahuwa.
Wahuwa
Sorry.
mundirun.
Wa munzirun. Alhamdulillah.
Ya, fa.
Oh, okay. I really need to get a conventional keyboard. Okay, fahuwa munzirun. Alhamdulillah. So now the Irab for tunzirhum.
Me?
The Irab.
Yeah, it's me.
Tunzirhum.
Okay. فعل
Yeah.
مضارع فعل مضارع مجزوم.
This would be fi'lun mudari'un. I'm just going to put the endings because we are interested in the Irab, right? Mudari'un,
Yes. مضارع
majzumun, yeah,
مجزوم.
majzumun. Yeah, so majzumun is isim maf'ul. Why is it majzum?
Because of lam.
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 Sorry. Yeah. Okay. And what is the alamah for this?
وعلامة جزمه is السكون.
Jasmihi is as-sukun. Jasmihi. This is alamatu. Yeah.
علامة جزمه مضاف إليه.
All right. As-sukun.
السكون.
Okay, and it is a fi'il, so it has to have a fa'il, and the fa'il is
والفاعل is ضمير
domir
مستتر.
mustatir. Interesting word, mustatir.
وجوبا.
Oops, sorry. Juban.
تطير وجوبا. تقديره أنت.
Okay. Okay. And what's the ha?
ها is ضمير متصل
Domir mutasir.
في محل نصب.
Mutasir is in family 8, right? Yeah, mutasir.
متصل صاد. ضمير متصل في محل نصب
في محل نصب
مفعول به.
به. And the meme is for?
Is it called جمع?
Yeah, that's right. The meme, where is my comma? There's no comma on this thing. There's a full stop. Nope. Okay. So the meme. So let's see, we're spelling the letters, yeah? So we see that the ha is spelled that way, the meme is spelled this way. So the wow up there just now was wow alif wow. So we will spell out the letters. Yeah. So this meme is the sign of jama. Yeah. We're seeing that. Yeah. This is the sign. Okay. Question. What's the irab of wujuban in this sentence?
والفاعل الضمير المستتر.
What's the irab?
وجوبا is it?
It is mansub, right? It's
Yeah, it's
mansub.
mansub.
And it is inside a jumla fi'iliyah, right?
It's not in
do we know what is wujuban here? Do we know what is wujuban here?
It's wajib. It's
Yeah, I know, but
obligatory.
what is it connected to this wujuban? What is it actually describing?
ضمير مستتر. The damir is wujuban.
Okay, that's one way of looking at it. Any ideas, everybody else? Anybody else?
Is it hal?
It's not hal.
Because
It's
I was
not
thinking
hal.
of that, but there is no sahibul hal here.
Yeah, there is no sahibul hal. Although you say
Because
wujuban is describing damirun,
damir
but
is nakira.
not really. Yeah. What's wujuban here? Now, the three things that are possible when it is extra like this. Okay, when it's extra like this. We always say that hal and tamiz, right, are nasab, mansub, and it comes after a sentence that is complete. Okay, right? There is also another type of maf'ul that is mansub, all maf'uls are mansub, of course, that also comes after a sentence that is complete. Okay, in a way. And it has three functions. This particular mansub is mansub. Word. Yeah, it's a maf'ul. This one is a maf'ul. But what type of maf'ul are we looking at? Okay, so it's not hal because we don't really have anything here to describe an action. Okay, no sahibul hal that's doing anything. Yes.
Yeah.
Can it be
It's not
maf'ul
tamyiz
mutlaq?
because we are looking at damir mustatir. Yes, it is maf'ul mutlaq. Alhamdulillah. What job is it doing here? This maf'ul mutlaq. What is the maf'ul mutlaq doing here?
It's emphasizing the damir mustatir, is it?
No, it's not emphasizing. Remember when we learn maf'ul mutlaq? Sorry?
Verb is it is acting. The verb is on it, and the masdar is coming, right? It's came here.
The what
Maf'ul
is
mutlaq.
omitted? Sorry?
Verb, the fi'l is omitted, and the masdar is come. Right here is the fi'l,
Maybe the
which
fi'l is
compulsory.
mahzuf. That's what sister is saying.
Okay. Okay, let me.
Fi'l is mahjub, and the masdar of the fi'l is coming here.
Okay, this sentence. Okay, let's look at this sentence. All right. How would I translate this sentence?
And the fa'il is
And the fa'il
implied
is.
pronoun.
Okay.
An implied pronoun, which is wujuban.
And the fa'il is a hidden pronoun. And then we have wujuban. There are three functions that a maf'ul mutlaq does. One is for emphasis. Two is to describe a number. Remember, we learned this. And then there was a third reason we use maf'ul mutlaq. When we want to describe the type. Remember, what type of love does he love this person with? With a brotherly love. Remember that? When we did the different types of maf'ul mutlaq. Yeah. So this is the third one. Yeah, this is the third one. And it is to clarify the type of what type of hiding. How do I say that? Yeah, it's the type of hiding that you have to do to this domirun mustatirun. Because they're here. You said just now there was a masdar missing. Sister Rashida, so you're quite close there. So what's the masdar here? From mustatir, what's the masdar?
So this is the masdar. The fi'l, the verb is hiding.
There's no hal here.
Wujuban is the ism, right? It's the masdar.
Wujuban is an isim, yes.
Yeah.
It's a maf'ul mutlaq. Yeah.
Yeah. So the verb is mahzub, which is the compulsory, right? It is compulsory for them. Compulsory. That's the masdar is coming. The noun is coming here. Ism wujuban.
But wujuban here is actually describing or explaining the type of hiding. Yeah, because it has to hide. This anta has to be hidden. Okay, this is what we're saying. Yeah, there is no two ways about it. So this is the type of hiding that you have to do. You must hide it. Well, that's why they say wujuban is maf'ul mutlaq here. That explains the type of hiding. And the hiding here, the hiding here is actually my Sarf is not so good. So that's why I was asking, what is the Mazda for mustatirun? Mustatirun, the root letters are sin, ta, and ra, right?
Yeah.
So what family is this?
This looks like is 8. I'm sorry, 10, right?
Sin, ta, and ra. This is a root letter.
Oh, okay. So it should be 8 then. Oh, Sinta and Ra.
So sin, ta, and ra. Okay, let's just put it in.
Istatara.
Okay, sin, ta, and ra. So istatara. Yes, you're right. That is the about what family? 8, right? Yes, you're saying. Yeah, istitara. Yeah, istitara. That is your. Yeah, so this Mazda is here. Sister Ralin, are you following? If you're not following, it's okay. Yeah, but all you need to do to know is that the wujuban in this sentence is to clarify what type of hiding that we are doing. Yeah, how is this being hidden? It is a an obligatory hiding. No such thing as jawazan, where yes, you can hide it or you can bring in a outside doer. Yeah, but in this case, you will always have to stay hidden. So that's what here it is. Yeah,
So,
wujuban.
does that mean mudhari in original form is hidden pronoun?
The fa'il is always hidden. Anta. Yeah.
Oh,
If it was huwa or here, you can actually have an outside doer. Yes.
okay.
Hmm? Yeah. In this case, you cannot because
Got
it's
it.
always inside. It's always inside. You can't take it out. So the domain mustatir is always in there. So because you cannot take it out, you can't have an outside doer. You get what I mean?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Alhamdulillah. Okay.
And
Thank.
then Itaro family, is it Istakfarona?
This is family 8. Yeah. The root letters is Sintara, goes into family 8. And this is your master, Istitara. Yeah, yeah. Istatara, yastatiru, istitaran. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, alhamdulillah. You can see the changes on the screen, right? Or is my screen jammed again?
No.
Can see.
Okay, good.
You can see
Alhamdulillah.
the sub generator. Yeah.
Okay, good. Alhamdulillah. Now you can see back the page, right? Yeah, okay. So very good. Sister Rashida, Sister Bibi. Good. Okay, alhamdulillah. So now whose turn is La? After Sister Bibi, Sister Ralin, right? Is it your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. What is La?
Lam Nafia.
Yeah, okay. So this is Nafia. Yeah, so we just do a simple Lam Nafia. And how would I write the Irab for this? Because it doesn't have any. La.
Mahallalaha.
Any objections to this? Finish it.
I don't know.
La mahala laha.
Minal Irab.
Oh,
Yes, no, okay. Minar Irab. So there's no place in Irab. Okay. Since you did a short one, let's do a long one for you. Yukminun. Now, what's the Sarf for this, Sister Ralin? The root letters.
mana? Hamzah, Mim, Nun.
Good. Family.
Sorry?
Family.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Aslam. I don't know about 1, 2, 3, 4 because I played
Okay. From
about
which one? From which pattern then? Say, give me an example that you know.
Lama.
Aslama. Okay. Aslama comes from what we call family 4. Af'ala. Yeah. So we would write this as yeah. Amana. This is your madi. So if amana is your madi, what is your mudari?
Yu'minu.
Yeah, yukminu. So that's where this one comes from. Yeah. But this is your home version, right? That's how you would say it. That's how you would say it in dream, but you will say it differently in classical Arabic. So do you remember how you would say it in classical Arabic? Before that, what is your masdar?
Amana yu'minu imanan.
Good. Nan. Do I have an alif after the mim or no?
Yes.
You do. Okay. And fahuwa?
Fahuwa mu'minun.
How do I spell this?
Mim, Hamzah, Mim, Nun, Waw, Nun.
Okay. Yeah. We were going to describe this is what type of fi'il? Yu'minuna. What type of fi'il are we looking at?
Fi'il mudari.
Okay, fi'il mudari. And what type is it, what are the status of this fi'il mudari? Is it mansub or marfu?
Marfu.
Okay, why do you say it's marfu?
Because of Waw and Nun.
Okay, there was a term that we learned that day. We said it is fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un because of nun. Yeah, so bu tu. Oh, sorry. Nun. So here again we spelled the word nun. Yeah, and then we had a word saying because. Do you remember what's the Arabic word for because, Sister Raleigh?
B.
No, it starts with a lam.
Not that one.
I said it. Li'annahu, is it? Good.
Huh.
So it is li'annahu. Yeah, li'annahu. What's the Irab here? Anu.
Subuti Anu. Is it Jab?
Okay. Any objections to that? Anyone?
Subuti is what, sister?
This is the presence of. Is there.
What is?
It's there. It's there. Subut is to be there. To be present. Yeah? Okay. Li'annahu
We have this word in Malay, right? Sabit.
sabit.
Sabit. And sabit. When you present something.
Is it like when your I know the sabit that I'm thinking of is when you are like connected to that crime.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, something like that.
Something presented, right? So the subut, like evidence.
Yeah.
So the noon is the evidence there.
You're tied to that, right? Something like
Yeah.
that. Okay. Minal, why is it? Because it is from what type of fa'il? What type of fi'ils? There's a group of verbs that we call them. Do you remember? Una, ina, ani. These are, there's a name for this group of verbs. Do you remember?
No.
This Brother Hazim, I think you can help Sister Ralin here.
Afalul khamsah.
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
But Zoraida, min is supposed to be min, right?
Oh, sorry.
Lianna,
Yeah,
min.
There's something about meme that makes me go ma. Okay. So this is your 5 forms of verbs. Yeah. Okay. So this is, as you can see, mausul sifah. And this would be what's for the lam because of the mim.
Jar.
This also
Yeah.
jar because it's sifa. Okay. So we have the fi'il. Now we're going to describe the fa'il. So how would you say? How would you describe the fa'il?
والفاعل ضمير. Can I follow the before?
Oh yeah, okay, you can follow this one. Yeah, but it won't be exactly like this. Okay, but you can follow wa al-fa'il.
ضمير.
Domir.
Is it mustatir?
It's not mustatir because you can see it. See, here it is. You can see it, so it's not mustatir. It's not
Muttasil.
hidden. Yeah, mutasil, it is attached. Yeah. So, and for it to be fa'il, it will have to be what sort of status?
مفعول.
Maf'ul? No, the status, not the function. The simple. When it's fa'il, it's not mansub. Yeah, it's not mansub. Fa'ils are all. What's the status for a fa'il? A doer.
I don't know, Ustazah. Sorry.
It's this rafa. Yeah, it's rafa. So it's
Oh,
damir muttasil fi mahali rafa. So all fa'ils are rafa. Okay, just remember that. Fi mahali, thank you. Fi mahali. Yeah. We say fi mahal. It's rather than marfu. Yeah, for a damir. Because they are mabni. All damirs are mabni. So all things, all isims that are mabni will have a mahalun kind of irab. Yeah, they don't have marfu, marfu, majrur or mansub, but they have the mahals. They use the mahal, mahali rafa, mahali nasab, or mahali jar.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Oops, sorry, I've done it twice now. Fi mahali raf in. So, tell me the endings for this fi
في محلي
and this.
رفعي.
Okay, good. Is there anything here that we need to say before we move on? Nope. Okay. Right. Now we can finish the translation. We can finish the translation. Okay. Who would like to do the honors of translating? Oh, let's type in. Can you please type in the chat? That's easier. Everybody can do the translation. Yeah. The entire translation now. Okay. Assalamualaikum, Sister Bashira.
Walaikum assalam. Sister, do you mention me?
Do you know, can you type it in, Sister Rashida?
Actually, sorry, sister, I could not. Actually, I'm feeding my son, so my
Oh, I
hand is.
see. Okay, okay. All right.
Sorry
Okay.
for that.
That's okay then. Alhamdulillah. All right. Or you don't want them, they will not believe. And it is the same case. Brother Hazim says, or you do not want them, they will not believe. Yeah, it's the same. And it is the same for them whether you want them or you do not want them or you did not want them. Yes, because it is lam and Sister Ralin, and it is the same for them whether you want them or you do not want them, they will not believe. Okay. So I will take that one. That's interesting, isn't it? Sometimes. Okay, Alhamdulillah. We're going to do this one later, not today. And we're going to start off with our Surah Yasin, Ayat 11. Okay, this is a new one. Alhamdulillah. We'll only do up to here today because we only have 15 minutes. Okay, and then we will continue with the next one. Okay, Innama. Okay, this is interesting. Can you join us, Sister Bashira, or are you just listening today? Innama. I presume she's just listening. Okay. Have you come across this before, Brother Hazim? Innama.
I don't know, but I think this is two words, Inna and Ma.
Yes, it's two words, Inna and Ma. What do you know about Inna?
Inna is half nasab.
Yes, it is half nasab. And what is Ma?
Ma maybe isim mausul.
Yep, isim mausul. Yes, that's a possibility. What other things can happen to this Ma actually? What else can this Ma be? Okay,
Ma
this is a, yeah. Isim mausul is
can
one.
be negation also.
It can also be negation. Yeah, what else?
That's all I know.
That's all you know. Okay. Can Ma be istifham?
Ma what? Yes, it can be.
And also we saw that it was ataf in above there, right? No, so that was Sorry, that was I'm getting mixed up now. Okay. So this innama is something that we see, and it's an interesting thing because you see, inna usually it comes with an isim, yeah, because half of nas acts only on an isim. It makes the isim. What does it do? It makes the isim mansub. Yeah, but in this case, there is a fi'il, tunziru. Yeah, tunziru. So what's happening here? So maybe I'll go to the more Sister Rashida, would you like to try? Innama. What is this?
Inna,
Sorry?
inna is half nasab.
But it has okay, it's half of nasab. I can put that. Okay, inna. Let's just put that. But what's happening here? Inna. Let me put this in brackets. So you haven't come across this before then? Yeah? Not this time. You have not. Okay, then maybe Sister Bivi can help us out here then.
Inna is Innama is Ratul Has. Hasr?
Aha. Nice.
I'm
Mashallah.
sorry, no. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, this is
Kafa,
okay.
kafa makfufa, right?
This one, innama, is what we call, okay, I'm going to put this in light gray because this is not wrong, but in the context of this sentence is something else. This is what we call, I think when you see it, you will know what I mean, okay? This is what we call
Kafa makfufa.
kafa makfufa. What in heaven's name is kafa makfufa? So I'm not going to go into detail with this, okay? But what I want to do is I want to explain to you what's happening. Okay. Ideally, inna will be in a jumlah ismiyah. Yeah. Inna would be in a jumlah ismiyah. But as you can see here, this is not jumlah ismiyah. This is jumlah fi'iliyah. Yes. So now how do we tackle this? So what's happened is we have this combination we call kafa wa makfufa. Yeah, kafa here means to stop something from happening. Yeah, kafa. So ma here is the kafa. The makfufa is inna. Okay, so ma has stopped inna from acting like a half of nasb. And by doing so, it allowed inna to be in front of a fi'il, a verb. Yeah, because inna is usually for isms. But in this case, because of ma, it has allowed inna to be in a jumlah fi'iliyah. Okay, this is the simplest way I can explain this. Okay, just think of that. Yeah, so this is a way that you can use the tawkid in inna in a jumlah fi'iliyah. Let's put it that way. Otherwise, it's, you would have to use, remember, for jumlah fi'iliyah, we would have what we call nun sakilah at the end for emphasis. Yeah. But in this case, you can actually use inna by putting ma. Yeah. The other one is laita. Laita is also half of nas. Do you remember? Laita is also half of nas.
Yes.
Okay. So laita ma, also there is such a thing. In the Quran, you also find laita ma. Then you will see a fi'il. Yeah. So this is a way of using emphasis in a jumla fi'iliyah with a half of nas. Yeah, or half of tawkid. And we call it kafa wa makfufa. Yeah, this is the term. Just another term. Nice to remember. Kafa makfufa. Yeah, double fa. Okay. So we just leave it at that. We won't go into it too deeply. Yeah. So then tunziru. Tunziru, is it the same as before? We just copy paste that. Yeah. Where are we? The tunziru. Tunzir. This one is majzoom. We want something that's not majzoom. We don't have something that's majzoom, but never mind. We take the one that is majzoom and then we will adjust. Yeah. Okay, so now how do I adjust this? It's not majzoom. What is it then?
Marfu.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Good. Marfu'un. And there's no lam, right? So it's marfu, and the alamat of its marfu'ness is okay. I thought this is raf'ihi. Yeah, we have to put here. Is that all right? Yeah, fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un wal alamatu raf'ihi. What is the raf'ihi sign?
Doma.
Yes, dhamma. Dhamma. Yeah. And the fa'il is still the same. Yeah, we will drop this because this was just to explain that wujuban is actually maf'ul mutlaq in this sentence. Takdiru anta. And there is no ha, right? This is just tunziru. So there is no maf'ul bihi. All right. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Right. Now, we have a new sister with us, Sister Raihana. Have you done Irab before? Sister Rahana is also going to listen, I see. Or your mic is muted.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa barakatuh. Would you like to try the Irab or you just want to listen?
This is my first time in this class, so I'll listen in today.
Okay, all right. Okay then. So thank you. So now we have Min. So what is Min? Whose turn now? I've run out of turns already. Just now Brother Hazim has said something. Sister Ralin has said something. Sister Bivi, you were doing this first part, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Min, back to Sister Rashida then. What's Min? Do these two. These two.
Man.
Man. Wait a minute. So sorry, dear. Okay, Man. What is Man here? Sister Rashida.
Sorry, sister. I was feeding
It's
my
okay.
child.
How's your son? Your son
I-
finished
yeah,
feeding already?
Yeah,
Okay,
yes.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. So Man.
So man is
Mhm.
the ism mausul.
Yes, it is Isim Mausul. Alhamdulillah, it is.
Mausul,
Yep. Isim Mausul.
and
And it's of course.
here fi mahli nasbin.
Okay. It is it Mu'rab or Mabni?
It is no, it's mabni.
Yes, it's Mabni. And when it's Mabni,
Sukun, ala
ala
sukun.
sukun. Yes, excellent. Sukun. Now we say it's fi mahali.
Nasbin.
Fi mahali nasbin. Okay.
Maful bihi.
Ul
Maf'ulun
bihi.
bihi.
Ulun bihi. Okay. Okay. Now let's go on to the next one because this is Isim Mausul. This is the Silah. Yes, this is the Silah. The Jumlah, that is the Silah. So can we do the Sarf for this? You like to do Sarf, Alhamdulillah. So here we are. What are the root letters here?
Taba, ta, ba, ain.
Okay, this is Ta, Ba, and Ain. And what family is it?
It's from 8.
It's family 8. That makes the Madin.
Madi ittaba.
Okay, so this is Ittaba'a. Ittaba'a.
Yattabi'u.
Yattabi'u. Yattabi'u. Yes. And the
Ittiba'an.
Ittiba'an. I think I don't know whether I don't know when we can do the Saf for this. Ittiba'an. But when they inshallah. Yeah. So
Muttabi'un.
fahuwa muttabi'un. Yeah. Fahuwa muttabi'un. Okay. And the Iraq for this, and then we can end for tonight, inshallah. This is
Ittaba'a is a so filun madi. Filu madi.
yes, it's fi'lun madin.
So it's a fi mahli raf'in.
All past tense, mu'rab
First
or
is murab, but here is it
no, it's not mu'rab. It is mabni, right? It's
mabni, yeah.
Yeah, mabniyun.
Mabniun ala fatha.
Mabniyun ala fatha. Al-fat, whenever we have mabni, we don't have the tamabuta. Yes, and with the fi'il becomes the fa'il. And the fa'il.
Fa'iluhu mustatirun. Dhamirun mustatirun.
ضمير مستتر.
هو
Yeah, so in this case, the huwa can come out, right? So it is
Yeah.
jawazan to allow for a outside doer. So it doesn't have to stay hidden, okay? It's allowed to reveal itself. Takdiruhu. Takdiruhu. Mhm. I hope you appreciate what it means by being maftuhu flak that explains, yeah? To clarify. Yeah. Huwa. Takdiruhu huwa. Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay then. So where were we supposed to stop now? Yeah, we're supposed to stop here. Okay, so we'll do that then. So next week, inshallah, we will continue. Yeah, we will continue, and we will be doing this. We will be doing our tarkib. Yeah, just to do some exercise on how to do tarkib, because I think this is a style that Ustad Numan uses, and we might want to sharpen our skills on this one, inshallah. Okay. All right then. Subhanallah wa bihamdi. Asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for joining me tonight.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jazakallah khairan.
Amin wa yakum. Barakallahu fikunna. Ya, and kum. Assalamualaikum.